I can't even bend over and get something off the floor sometimes. Like
it starts hurting.
Oh yeah, right there. It tightens up, and it just feels like blood flowing.
Oh, good.
Ooh. Actually, it's a lot easier to get over.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Got me on YouTube. That's great. You've been getting adjusted then, Jonathan, for a while, or?
So I've gotten adjusted. I got adjusted like 2 months ago. 2 months ago. So.
But in your whole life, like, have you been getting adjusted since you were like?
I would say since I was 20. So I told him I got into a car accident when I was 21. In Florida, I flipped my truck on I-95 and going 90, 80 miles an hour, you know. So, and I found out I had no curve in my spine. I worked for Publix, and so I was like, you know, sleeping, you know, I couldn't sleep. And I found out I had sleep apnea, but then encouraged, I found out my neck, I would always get migraines. So I was getting really bad migraines.
Gotcha.
And then that's where I found out I had no curve in my spine. And the doctor, I didn't have a primary, and the primary told me, oh, well, don't sleep as much on your days off. Because he goes, you don't get headaches when you would go to work? I was like, no, 4 hours, maybe 5 hours a week. And then I would sleep, 10 hours on my day off. And he said, don't sleep as much on your day off. That was his answer. I'm like, wow. So then I started searching for chiropractors, and I've searched all over. There's some that aren't even in business anymore, all over Canton, Woodstock, and all that.
I'm sure.
And
I'm sure.
I've tried.
Tried, yeah.
And then I saw 2BO, and there's a couple others, one in California, and I was telling him, and then that does mostly neck work. And then I saw there was a guy in Greenville.
Cipriano.
Yeah, Cipriano. So I was like, and then you came up, and I was like, holy crap. I was like, and it said Woodstock. I was like, what? I was like, because at that time, I actually searched, I Google reviews.
Yeah.
And I didn't see you, but he said you didn't, I don't think you've always been in this area, I don't think, have you?
Not always, but, I've been here for a little while, and to be quite honest, I just never really did anything for chiropractic. People would just come in. Mm-hmm. So I really didn't need to, do much.
Promote yourself.
I really didn't need to do much. And so, as of late, when I started doing the videos and everything else, it's starting to pick up a little more in that regard, where you can find me. Like, you couldn't even find me half the time on those things.
Yeah, I didn't know you were even back here.
Yeah, a lot of people wouldn't. But, people find me, and then, once they find me, hopefully
they stay.
Yeah, so Nick told me, and I'm going to just get it from here, he said he's literally looking for somebody to, I hate to say, crack you like a glow stick, or just really
just
give
feel
you
like you have a relief. I mean, so I work in grocery, so I've been doing that for 27 years.
Wow.
So I've been with Publix since I was 18. So
that's awesome.
My lower back
really
over
hurts.
The years just hurts, and I told him I can't even bend over and get something off the floor sometimes.
Are you feeling that now? Could you show me if you don't mind? I just want to see, because when we're done, we're going to recheck. So I want to see how you are right now.
So basically,
it starts hurting.
Oh yeah, right there. It tightens up.
And where do you feel? Right in the center, or more on one side?
More actually in my traps.
Okay.
And then in my lower back.
In your lower back.
Right there.
Okay.
And then, like I said, I'm a self-cracker. My neck is stiff.
He's a self-cracker.
But my neck is, I know it's tight. It's real tight. And stress, you build your stress in there too.
Yeah,
so, managing 160 something people. So it just kind of.
That would, a lot of stress. That says enough. Have you had any surgeries or anything I need to be aware of?
I told him you ever heard of tarsal coalition?
Yep.
So I have it in my right ankle. They've fused my ankle to where I can't move it side to side.
Okay.
But
be careful with that. That's only the right.
Yeah, but you can, I've seen, you can pull on it. So there's screws that basically are just holding the joint.
I can't
from
break
side
those.
to side.
I can't do anything to those screws.
Yeah.
There's no way.
And they're still in. They told me I could have them 2006.
Oh, so it's been there a long time.
It's been a long time.
Okay.
So I was born with both. They said I have an ankle of an 80-year-old. So being on a hardwood floor all day
doesn't help.
It doesn't help. And they said eventually my left one will have to do that.
You have to do that one too.
But I think right now I've just kind of, I've dealt with a lot of pain over the years. So it's just kind of like, hey, it's just normal.
You're dealing with it.
Yeah.
So you've been to a bunch of chiropractors. I'm going to ask you this because we don't have to get specific of who they are, but there's some that you actually liked, and some you felt like, as you said, you felt like you almost got ripped off, like you didn't get what you were looking for. Tell me about the ones that you liked. What was it about them that you liked?
It wasn't more about they were trying to sell you something. It wasn't like a freaking, I'm going to sell you a plan. It was more, I want to fix you.
Yeah.
They listened to what I said.
Yeah.
They knew I had neck problems. You know, my schedule is crazy. I said, oh, let me figure out what we need to do. I said, I'm willing to work around it, but like, I can't come in here 2 or 3 times a week. It's just not possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, with what I do, most of the time, unless you're in an accident or something like that, you don't need to come in that much. Typically, because what I do is, if you haven't noticed, is a little more intense.
It's a little more intense.
It's a little more, it's deeper is what I want to say. Like, it's not just scratching the surface. Like when I do your neck, I'm going to do it so many different ways. When you get done, you're going to think like, I can't believe there was more in there.
Correct.
And I'm still going to get more out of it, and you're going to go, ooh, that's taking it to a whole nother level. And I'm not trying to.
No, I get it.
I'm not trying to disrespect any other chiropractor.
Right,
right. I'm not trying to sell you anything, but like when you get the first crack, it feels really good in your neck, and then you just leave it at that.
Yes.
You walk away, and then an hour later, it comes back. And when I go a little deeper and deeper, it tends to just maintain itself a little bit longer. Okay. That's the goal.
Yeah, exactly. And I've known that, and I knew that I would have to, like I already sleep with a neck pillow, so to try and get that angle, back in my neck. But I know it's not going to sit there and, I don't sit at a computer all day. I do maybe.
You're moving a lot.
I'm moving a lot,
Which is actually kind of good.
Yeah. So, but I think, like I said, the migraines have come and gone. Since my sleep apnea, I don't get as many because I used to never be able to sleep on my back.
Do you use a CPAP now?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's like a lifesaver.
Me too. I do too.
Oh, you have it too?
Same thing.
Oh,
it's a lifesaver.
I could never sleep on my back, and now I can sleep on my back, which is a good because I would always sleep on my side. Not good for your neck, and you would get no support, and you'd be killing it.
It's a lifesaver. People don't know until you do. It is a lifesaver.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about sticking that thing in my every single night,
but
you get used to it, right?
Yeah,
it's worth it.
It's worth it.
It's way worth it. Way worth it.
Absolutely.
So we got, and I'm just summing up. We got low back pain. We got neck. We got shoulder.
Yes.
Is there anything else that I need to be aware of that you're like? I'm going to adjust you head to toe anyway.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Unless you tell me not to. And you tell me not to do this, I won't do it. But, if someone tells me not to do it, I'm not going to try to convince you of doing anything.
No, I get
the reason I adjust you head to toe is because everything's connected. When I adjust your neck, you're probably going to feel it in your low back.
Correct.
Your low back, you might feel it up in here. It's because everything's connected. I just try to get you better aligned than what you are today.
Correct.
I don't know if I can fix all your problems, but I absolutely know that you'll feel better than when you walked in today. I'll absolutely know you're going to be in better alignment than you walked in today. I know that for absolute fact. Okay. As far as fixing all your problems, sometimes they take a little time, and they don't have to be like you said. And I tell everybody, just so you know, right from the beginning, I usually say this at the end. You don't ever have to come back. Literally, you don't ever have to come back. I want you to want to come back.
Yeah. Exactly.
And if you don't want to come back, trust me.
It's trust.
It's trust. If you want to come back, I want you to come. If you don't, that's cool too. I'll make recommendations, but I'm not going to have you sign into any sort of long-term deal. It's just basically, this is what I think you might need, and I don't want to take away from your time that you have to go to work and other things else. You don't need to do all that. It's minimum, really. You do most of it on your own, and then you come to see me, kind of like when you go to the dentist and let them do a deeper job.
Correct.
You do most of it. You brush your teeth. You floss your teeth. Then you come to me, and I'm going to just do a deep cleaning job.
Right.
That's what I'm going to do with you. Do that. All right?
Okay.
Cool. You got any questions for me?
No, sir.
You ready to roll?
Yes.
You excited about this?
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Cool. This. Just your awareness. Not that you're in like excruciating pain. What's the first thing comes to your head that doesn't feel right? Is it your back?
My
your lower back.
Yep.
Just doesn't feel right.
Doesn't feel right.
It feels tight.
Pain is what I feel. Discomfort. Yeah.
Okay. And is it like, do you feel as though like
it's pressing. It's pushing.
It's up, right?
Yes.
It's not flat.
No.
It's up,
not,
right?
Yeah, it's up.
But when we get done, it's going to be flat.
Okay.
Guaranteed that.
Okay.
That I always know is going to happen. So you might not even notice it until I bring awareness to it. Say, hey, how does it feel now? You're going to go, you know what? It actually came down a little.
Okay.
What's next? Are you feeling in your neck, shoulders, anything? Nothing else?
Nothing else.
So your main focus is that lower back?
Yeah, lower back I think is causing a lot of it. Like I said, my stress I know is built on my shoulders and my mid back. So like I said, I could feel my back. I could feel right in between my shoulder blades. I can feel the bench, which it doesn't feel too good. I guess it feels. You ever feel like when it's hard to breathe? It's kind of, that's what it feels like.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. Because I'm going to ask you about your breathing.
Okay.
Because when we're done, your breathing is going to be noticeably improved.
Okay.
So you're aware of that now.
Yes.
And when we're done, you're going to be able to just with a lot
Breathe.
more ease, breathe easier.
Okay.
I love when people say I can breathe now. I go, no, you were breathing. You're just breathing better. You were breathing just better. Just gonna feel around. I'm not doing anything yet. Just want to see. Ooh, you don't have much range of motion in your neck.
I do not at all.
Oh boy. Oh boy. You don't have much motion at all.
I told you.
Ooh, he's giving me a little challenge here. Let's see what we're gonna do. All right, Jonathan, let's do it. All right, so we're gonna do the best we can then. If we can't get much range, we'll just do what we can do. All right? So I'm gonna come underneath here. I'm gonna lift your head straight up. See if we can get a little bit right there. Perfect. Are you okay with me?
Yeah.
Good. Try to let this just kind of relax, all right? Let that relax. Good. We got a little movement in there.
A little bit.
Get you up a little bit, okay? This way. All right. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit more there.
Yeah. Now, what we're going to do, because I loosened it up, we're going to get right in here, okay? So we're going to relax that. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. If you can you just drop your ear as far down as you can that way? There we go. Give me a little bit more weight. Good.
Got some there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got something there. Okay. Let's go. If you can you bring this one down?
Like this one?
Yeah, just let it drop.
There we go. Whew. That was good.
Wow.
That was good. That's what I needed.
You haven't had that crack like that probably in a really long time, if ever.
I told you they could really never snap my neck.
You were a little challenged, but I got it. I'm going to give up that easy, that's for sure. You gave me a little challenge, but I like the challenge. It feels different now, though, doesn't it?
Yes, absolutely. It just feels like blood
Lighter?
flowing. Yeah, light,
Yeah.
a little blood flowing a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Cool. His head completely relaxed.
okay.
That's number one. Number two is, I need you to breathe, but just through your nose. Number three, keep your mouth closed, teeth together. Good, just like that. I'm gonna bring your chin up just a little bit. I'm gonna get my hand kind of underneath like this. Yeah, just like this, okay? I'm gonna come up.
I did feel a little bit in my back, but I felt it more in my neck. My neck released.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's good you felt it in your neck.
Yeah.
I kind of thought it was gonna be different. It was gonna be more
Yeah, it
relaxed.
actually released a lot more in my neck.
Ooh, thank God.
Yeah.
We're gonna get more, trust me. Good.
That one not as much, but
Not
I
as
did
much?
feel
Okay.
No, but I did feel that was more in my
Hip area.
Yep.
Lock in here. You're doing excellent. The only thing I need you to do now is bring your chin down to your chest. Keep it like that. Good. I'm going to come in here.
Oh my goodness.
Breathe.
Okay.
You can open up your arms now. And you can breathe a little better now, I'm sure.
Yes.
Just relax all here.
Okay.
I'm just going to check. I don't really, if you don't have any issues, I just kind of, just mobilize.
Right.
You know what I mean? Good, good, good. Check it here too. Good. Perfect. Easy.
Yep.
Easy, easy. Just get the blood flowing. You know what I mean? Just get the blood flowing. Very good. How you feeling laying here now?
Good.
Lower back.
Better.
It's getting better. I haven't touched it yet, have I?
Nope.
If I touch your lower back?
Nope.
How can it get better without me touching? I don't understand that. I always say that. It's all connected.
It's all connected.
That's the answer. I gave you the cheat answer. Which it looks like you are, a good amount. Ooh. Yep, the right one is longer, the left one is shorter, which basically means that your left hip is a lot tighter, creating an imbalance going down this way.
Okay.
So what I have to do is shift it that way.
Okay.
Put your head here.
Okay.
Is that a little better?
Yeah.
Better, right?
Yeah.
Good. I'm going to take your leg, if you don't mind, and I'm going to kind of bring it down.
Okay.
Like this. This is more of a stretch. So we're just going to see how much I can stretch in here. Get this to possibly move in there. All right, so hang in there. Good. All right, good stretch.
It's the outlets off sixes.
Okay. Hang in here.
Yeah, that.
You felt that?
Oh yeah, yeah. That was like all down my back. That was like.
That was like a nice rip, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now we're ready for what I call, you know, in the fireworks, the grand finale. Mm-hmm. Let's do this grand finale. Chin up a little higher. Can you do that? Just like that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I'm gonna bring it a little closer this way. Good. All right. All right, so we're gonna do this on 3, okay? All right. I'm just gonna pull, and I'll give you a countdown. That's 1. That's 2. Good. This is gonna be 3, and that's 3.
Oh.
Now you're a big guy. I pulled you about 3 feet off the table.
Yeah, you did. I felt it a little bit in my back, but it was mostly in my neck again, which is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it was mostly in my neck, like right up in here.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me because your neck
is tight as.
Remember I told you didn't need a long-term plan? No, I'm just kidding. I'm really kidding. How's the breathing, first off?
Better. Absolutely better.
You notice a difference, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't just say that, like put that in your head.
No, it's you can actually breathe deeper. So, like I said, a little bit still in like lower back, but I told you I think it has a lot to do with my hips too. So.
Yeah.
So.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do one more thing for your hips.
Okay.
You said that. Are you feeling it more on this left side? Because you pointed.
Yeah, it's that. Remember, I told you I think it's that same spot in my lower back.
Okay. Let's do a little hip pull. Come on. Really relax this. Okay. Really relax this.
Ooh. That went. Yeah, that popped that last bit of that lower.
You see what I mean? That's why I wanted to assess you. And you said to me, I still feel it. Come on back up and let's see how it feels now. Sometimes I miss something and I don't want to miss it. It doesn't. So this is just kind of letting the muscles know, hey, you got your back where you're supposed to be. Just relax now. You're in better alignment than when you came in. Drink lots of water today.
Okay.
If for some reason you get sore, which is possible, I recommend ice as overheat.
Okay.
And if you really get sore, I mean, ibuprofen or Tylenol,
Right.
it'll take it away. I just don't want you to get alarmed if you get sore. You've been going to the chiropractor for a long time, but I'm assuming you've never got adjusted this intense.
No.
Because I'm going to be honest with you, I had to step it up a little bit. I had to step it up with you. I usually don't dial up as much as I did with you, but I had to, which is fine. I'm just glad I was able to crack you, like your neck, everything. Because at first it was like, wow.
That neck is crazy, I told you.
It just didn't work with you lying on your back, so that's okay. We figure it out. And that's what happens when you come to see me. I'll figure out what works for you.
Okay.
And I'll do different things till we get the absolute best result.
Yeah, I don't think my neck will ever be like loose or.
Feel just standing up like that. You feel taller? You look
I
like
do feel taller.
You look like you're sitting backward, like your shoulders are back.
I think I was more walking like this.
Yeah, you got up like this.
Back, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
How's it feel? Let's see what we.
It does feel like you're lightheaded a little bit.
Yeah, like you feel lighter. Yeah. What about when you first came in? We did that little. You
the
kind of
test.
bent over the test.
Actually, it's a lot easier to get over it.
That's cool. Have a seat. That's great. It looked like it was, but
absolutely. It wasn't painful like it was before.
Good. That's the key.
Yeah, absolutely.
Remember I told you you're going to be better than when you came in.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all I could really say. Like, I can't fix everything today.
No.
Because obviously you know that this has been going on for quite some time. I ask everybody, I would ask you the same thing. Like, anything, I know you watch my videos and you've seen other videos. Did anything I do surprise? Like, were you surprised when it happened, or when you felt it, or anything at all? Or what surprised you the most?
I just think, especially primary care, no matter what it is, if it's chiropractic or regular, I like how you've been more personable. It's more, a lot of these chiropractors, it's like in and out.
Yeah.
And you're actually trying to get down to the bottom of what my actual pain is.
Yeah.
Most people are like in and out.
So you're surprised with that? That was the biggest surprise for you?
Yeah, it is. Because I expected to get relief. Because you see the videos and you're like, you see people's reaction.
But some people think like, oh, they're just doing that for YouTube.
No,
they're just doing that for Instagram. They're really not getting that kind of relief. A lot of people think that, to be honest.
I get it, but what I'm surprised is that, I don't remember what the guy's name was that brought me in, but
Nick,
he said, he didn't even really want to do videos. We kind of convinced him to do it.
No, I didn't want to do videos.
But I'm telling you, if it means that you help people's lives, I think that's the biggest thing.
It really, to me, that's the most important thing. I think God gave me this gift to do this. I want to help as many people as I can. People travel from all over the world to come see me now, and I'm like, for me?
It's crazy.
I'm like, for me? Like, why? I watched you, and and then I got people come in and tell me they want the spiritual pop, and I'm like, well, they're all spiritual pops.
Yeah.
I got another woman coming to me, God sent me here because your hands were ordained. I'm like, this never would have happened.
Correct.
If I didn't do this stuff.
Video.
Which I wasn't planning on doing.
Yeah.
I did not want to do it.
Yeah.
Did not want to do it.
It's kind of crazy.
So sometimes, you got to do what you're, and it's been great. I get to meet you. Would you ever found me? If I put a billboard out there, would you come in from a billboard? Probably not.
Probably
You're like, who is this guy?
Yeah,
who's this guy trying to, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I really, like I said, it was all based off of YouTube and
that's awesome.
Like I said, I was like, thank God I didn't want to go to Texas, but I was like, if I felt like I was going to get some relief,
you would go to Texas.
I would go to Texas.
Yeah,
I would do whatever I needed to do.
I got people, like I said, I got people come from all over. South Africa.
That's what I'm saying. It's
South
the
Africa,
same thing. They just want relief.
Sweden, England, Canada.
Crazy.
All over, really far. I'm like, you came all the way here for me? Yeah, because I want to get relief,
Yeah.
So I hope you got some relief.
I did, absolutely.
I hope you got some relief. Thanks so much. I'm glad you found me through social media, which to me is like...
Blows your mind.
It blows my mind. It really does. But it's great. And I look forward to working with you. You have some challenging stuff going on, but I love the challenge.
Okay.
I love the challenge, and I'm really convinced. He said something like, I'm not sure if my neck will ever get loose again. I'm like, I don't believe that. I mean, it may take a little while.
Right.
And it may take me doing this for a little while.
Yeah.
But kind of like digging for gold. You keep digging, you don't see anything.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't really see anything. And then all of a sudden, the next click, you go, there's the gold.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar to what happens with my work. Like sooner or later, you're going to hit that gold, and you're going to go, I don't know what you did the last time. It wasn't the last time. It was all the times up to that point, including that time.
To gotta get you relaxed a little bit.
It's cumulative.
Yeah.
It takes time. And then all of a sudden, that one day, you go, I don't know what you did, but it's like much better now,
Yeah.
But I want you to have a better quality of life. Last question, people will look at this and be like, I put a little more effort. I put a little more force, which people think I'm forceful. I don't think I am, but people think I am. I put a little more force because I needed to. Did it hurt at all, anything that I did?
No.
See, most people, the first thing they're going to say is,
it hurt.
Look like it hurt. Look like it hurt. Look like he broke his neck. Look like he did this. I'm like, no, it's not. When you do it right, it shouldn't hurt.
It shouldn't hurt.
So it didn't hurt.
No, and I've been at chiropractors where
hurt.
It has hurt you afterwards.
Because they don't go fast enough, in my opinion. When you try to go slow and easy, it hurts more. Kind of like giving a shot. If I took a needle and went like this to you, as opposed to me going, Jonathan, you work at Publix?
Yeah.
Like your mind would go, you couldn't even feel it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's quick.
It's quick.
The quick is what does it. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Yep. Nice I get people addicted to the crack because good crack sells itself. It's Atl Cracks. 27 years of working at Publix. God bless it. That's a lot of working on hard floors. If you're suffering out there, this does not hurt. It's going to give you relief. I can promise you that. It's not an end-all, be-all, but I'll tell you what. I challenge you to just about anything else. Take these two for the relief of pain. I'm Atl Cracks with Dr.O. We'll see you next time.